I think we'd all agree every house has a story, and a property such as this, which dates back to the 18th century, is steeped in a rich and full history. Something a little different for today. We're going to start the story at the end with our current owners that have been here for some 20 plus years, and together with a local craftsman, they've restored this property to the glory it should have. There's been a real labour of love here. From a humble O-level in woodwork, our vendor was able to give all the help that the craftsman needed. And in fact, this local craftsman admitted that they never would have got there without his skilled input. When it comes to restoring a property, it's quite the fine balancing act from keeping it sympathetic and adjusting it to modern day living. And our vendors have done that perfectly here. For a classic example, we've got lovely exposed flint walls and underfloor heating in here as well, whilst keeping it beautifully classic. As promised, the history lesson. Now, whilst we don't know too much about the 18th century, the 19th century, we do have quite a bit of facts on. The Sharpen sisters lived here, and their brother was the local vet in the village, and he used the property for his practice. And before the history lesson carries on, I couldn't help but show you this. Something incredibly rare and unique. We have vertical blinds which have been lovingly restored and incredibly well maintained. At the turn of the 20th century, Mr. Gibbons, a warrener, looked after the orchard at the back here, and he recalled the local Norfolk regiment was billeted here for World War I. From his memoirs, Mr. Gibbons recalled accompanying his mother to collect the rent of a whole 6 shillings from the elderly lady that lived here at the time. These 4 walls hold a lot of stories, but what makes a house a home is the people that live in it, and Chestnuts is well and truly ready for the next chapter to begin. Crying out to become a family home, Chestnuts is equidistant between the North Norfolk coast and the Norfolk Broads, nestled in the charming and picturesque village of Southrepps. Just before we head outside, and this is the natural way to get there, I really wanted to show this garden room, which is possibly my favourite room of the house. You can see just how bright this truly is and how you can still enjoy the outside whilst escaping those elements. There are many special things about Chestnuts. If it's not its layout, its history, or its location, the main thing that sets this property aside is its garden. It's incredibly low maintenance and it's just utterly stunning. So when you become the next owner of Chestnuts, I'm sure you too will fall in love with its charms.